BBC Whooniverse.
Welcome to Whovian News. I'm your newsreader, Tom Mason. Today we're talking about the final episode of this current series of Doctor Who will air in cinemas, Disney Plus, BBC iPlayer and BBC One, all around the world, all at the very same time. Woo! Well done BBC, well done Disney Plus, and well done... I'm not going to say well done to cinemas because that's irrelevant really for now. The reason why I say well done to these people is because in the dawn of time, when Disney Plus said, alright, we'll have Doctor Who, they changed the way viewers watch Doctor Who and destroyed its ecosystem. Oh, did we? Oh, I didn't do that. And now... they have to fix it. First of all, midnight. Too late. 8 a.m. Too early. And 6:55 p.m. or 7:20 p.m. Perfect. Because it's airing on broadcast. Yes, that's the positive liddy. So, no longer on that day, well, on the 31st of May, we will no longer have black and white. No, we'll no longer have 8 a.m. start. So there'll no longer be a review from me at like 10. The reviews will all come in at the right time. So the way the BBC have operated this series, and same with last series, this is why it changed, is that the show itself had a very rocky patch. And what I mean by that is that no one was watching it on broadcast, like not many people, right? Because if you were looking online, you'd be spoiled in the 4 seconds you open the app, which had happened this series. And so what they've done for what they were going to do, and I think that that's going to work a lot more, is that they've, because of viewership, the viewing, the ratings, the numbers that they're looking at have been quite low for this series. They've got to say, right, we're not getting many viewers watching this live and broadcast. We need to fix that. So they get rid of the early iPlayer release, which what fans want. I mean, like majority of fans want, including myself. And they leave it on linear broadcast, because that's what I want. I don't want to really have to watch Doctor at 8 a.m, but I don't want to be spoiled, so I have to, and I have to review these things. And I'd rather watch Doctor Who at an appropriate time. I'd rather watch Doctor Who at about, I don't know, between 6:55 p.m. and 7:20 p.m. I'd rather sit down with my family and watch it rather than watch it on my own, which is what's been happening, because it's too early for anyone. People got places to be. And I don't watch it at 8 a.m. I watch it a little bit later because I've got stuff happening. So I haven't got the time. And at midnight, arguably, I only got to watch it with one of my family members because the other one couldn't stay up till midnight. So it's like, wasn't any better, but it is slightly better than 8 a.m. So airing it in the evening on the Saturday at the linear broadcast time, that means that everyone gets better. So I don't know what time that is for America, which is what Disney Plus mainly affects. But I know that, I don't know what time that gives Australia either, but I know that UK cinemas and the BBC are going to be airing it at the same time, which is good. I quite like the finals being in the UK cinemas. I think that sort of works. And I do quite like how they're making it sure that it's... well, my question is which version of the programme are they going to air at the cinema? Is it going to be the BBC One broadcast, or is it a special version? Or is it just what you would get on iPlayer without the whole? And now on BBC One, let's time travel to the interstellar Song Contest. That's an example. I know that the 31st of May isn't the Interstellar Song Contest. I know that. That was just a reference point. I don't actually know the title for the final episode, so I'm on a little bit of a game of what is the title, because I don't know. I'll find out, but right now, I don't know. And so, as we round off this Whovian news, we'd like to discuss that that the episode seems to be a big one, because why else would you sort of put it in cinemas, put it everywhere at once, if it wasn't going to be a giant storyline? Because that's what Doctor Who thrives itself on, these giant finales, these bombastic endings. And so, in my opinion, and in opinions of millions, it's going to be interesting. So, there we have it. The end of Whovian news. That's where the papers are shut off. We fly out, and I say, good night. But, Whovian news is changing. No more will it be, hello. Welcome to, Whovian news. We were originally in series, but now we're, rogue. But no, so what's going to happen with Whovian news going forward is, my aim really with Whovian news going forward is we're going to make it more into, it won't happen immediately, it'll probably take a year and a half for it to get where I want it to be, but we're going to aim at making it into its own web series. So on my website, tommason.uk, and if you press TGM Productions, which is my production company, TGM is a production company, but you have to call it TGM Productions because TGM doesn't say it's a production company, but there was Productions says it's a production company. So at TGM, we produce visual, which is stuff for YouTube, fan films, sitcoms, sketch shows. We also do multimedia, and then we also do some stuff for radio and podcasts and whatnot. And there's a section called web series, and at the moment, there's only 2 written down on there. And what I want from Whovian News, which is, I'm just going to shove the playlist in there for now because it is a web series at the end of the day, because this is where I started. We're going to develop the series more as we go forward to try and make it more newsy. So we'll probably get the desk back. We'll probably get a suit back. We'll probably get some paper printed so that it looks like we're reading off some cards or whatever. And we'll have some theatrics about it. So this might be the final in this format for now, or there might be a few more in this format, but it will be eventually a full web series. Right now, it's a partial web series, but in the future, it'll be a full web series. I've also, if you can look at this playlist, Whovian News, you'll also see that there is some old Whovian News that really were just called Doctor Who News at that time. They're now called Whovian News title-wise, but the video content within them is still this Doctor Who News that was a series that no longer is a series, because Whovian News took over from that. I do apologise about this mic. I really do apologise. So, overall, I'm excited for what the future will look like for Whovian News. I'm excited for you to check out or look at the website to see this idea of the web series, and for you to look at the playlist for this. And I'm excited to find out what's going to happen in the final of this current series of Doctor Who. And I'm so glad everything's airing all at the same time. Thank you guys for watching. Tom and Tom out. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.